Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and alongside me at the microphone is Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. It's China up against Norway.
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
And here's the starting 11 for China.
Well, 4-4-2 is a good formation if it's played well. It covers most of the bases defensively, and if you can then rotate your positions when you regain possession, you can also be fluid in attack. Let's hope we see that today.
Here's how Norway will begin the game.
Well, although we have it down as a 4-5-1, it's actually more likely to be a 4-2-3-1. They play with two holding midfield players, a number 10 and two wingers. The system has a nice balance to it.
And this confrontation is underway. Good technique displayed. And outfoxing her opponent. Really important piece of last-ditch defending. A good effective pressure high up the pitch. Yao Ling Wei. Wang Shuang. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. Hegerberg, well read to win possession back. Zhang Rui. Oh, that's a really good run. There it is! A delightful start to this match. Just what they were hoping for.
Well, here it is again. What a good build-up this is. Quick, incisive passing, clever movement, and all done at pace, which led to a simple finish. That's a real joy to watch.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Burisa. Well, good-looking play with the ball at her feet. Engen. Zhang. Well, they get the ball once more. Yao Wei. Well, a bit short with the clearance. Danger averted for now. Mjelde. Eikeland. Engen. Promising attack this. And players waiting in the centre. Big chance. In it goes to square the game. What a contest this is turning out to be.
Well, just watch this again. A change of pace, a change of direction and a decent finish. That's a very good goal.
Back underway, level pegging, 1 goal apiece in this game. Gao. Zhao Yuyi. On to Wang. Zhang. Yao. And a creative look about this. Superbly read and executed. Amalie Eikeland. Well, showing everyone her abilities in possession. A good and fair challenge. Wang Shanshan. Yao Wei. Excellent ball over the top. Well, how about that for a piece of tackling to break things up? Ada Hegerberg. Efficient play to hold on to the ball and wait for teammates to get there. Opportunity to take the lead. Oh, crucial tackle. Brilliant. Good physical play. Wang Shuang. Yao. Excellent defending. Hegerberg. I must say, this looks promising. Reiten. Zhao. Gao. Zhang. Zhao Yuyi. Chance to cross. It has to be. And there is the goal to re-establish their advantage.
Well, just look at the defending here. They just don't read the danger. It's a poor goal to concede.
Well, back underway as we reflect on the goal that's made it 2-1. Burisa. Showing patience as well as persistence in the build-up. Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that. Gao Chen. Zhao. Far from a good pass. Frida Mornum. Now, options are plenty. Zhang. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Hansen. Making progress. She just doesn't want to give the ball away. Must be! Well, really, making the goalkeeper's life simple.
That should be hit in the back of the net. That was a big, big chance.
And they continue to advance, and a lot of options here. Is it going to be? Surely! Oh, it's goalkeeping at its finest!
Absolutely right. That is a wonderful save. Top-class stuff from the keeper.
Played over. Gao Chen. Yao. Yao Ling Wei. Now with Wang. That's a good-looking ball. That's well blocked. Well, they've won the ball back quickly. Mornum. Ingrid Sirstad Engen. Couldn't hang on to the ball. Now can they make something happen? And options in the centre. Well, that is quite simply a tremendous stop.
Well, you have to praise the goalkeeper there. That is absolutely brilliant. The way she makes the save, you couldn't get any better than that.
Well, they're going for the short one. Keeping possession of the ball with authority. Real chance! And a goal! Cause for celebrations again! 2 in front!
Well, let's take another look, and it's not good enough defensively. They're slow to react, don't get tight enough, and don't deal with the situation. And there's the outcome.
Well, the action continues, and no shortage of goals. 3-1 as things stand. Brighton. She's made a really important challenge. Yao. Yao. On to Wang. Timely intervention. Mornum. Vilde Börisa. Frida Mornum. The attack continues. They're making considerable progress. Could pull one back here. Tenacious tackling. Excellent defending there. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Well, China unable to hang on to the ball. Hegerberg. Plenty of support here. Chance to finish. Oh, a stellar piece of defending. Amalie Eikeland. Frida Mornum. On the offensive. There wasn't much in that offside decision. Could have been in business. Zhang Jin. Wang. Now with Wang. Intercepting it intelligently. Engen. Reiten. Ingrid Sirstad Engen. He got in the way of that cross. And given the defender's touch, the referee says corner. And the short option preferred. Good physical play. And it's in! This game very much back on as a contest.
Just look at this again. The combination play in the top third of the field was so precise. But I think the keeper has made a mistake here. While it's a decent finish, it shouldn't go in at that near post.
Well, neutrals are getting their money's worth. 3-2 in this match. Zhao Yuyi. On to Wang. Yao. Wang. It did look on for them, but not to be. Yao. Wang. Wang Zhaozhui. A wonderful intervention. Wang Zhaozhui. Now with Wang. Slipshod passing. Burisa. Gao Chen. Wang. It needs an accurate cross. Throw in to Norway. Guro Reiten. Ingrid Sirstad Engen. Guro Reiten. Well, she's gliding through. Well, snuffing out the danger, but a corner coming up. So the corner played into the box, making sure nothing untoward happened. Could be. Oh, in it goes. Now they're level. Who saw this coming? Incredible.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
Well, I imagine there were many who had counted them out. This has been quite the fight back. Zhao Yi. Good-looking sequence. Well, disappointing end to the move. Ingrid Sirstad Engen. It's opening up for them. A chance to nudge in front. Corner kick here. Who can they pick out? And the danger's still on. Well, nothing untoward happened. Well, showing everyone her abilities in possession. And let's give credit to the defending. And Norway will get the throw in. Ingrid Sirstad Engen. Hegerberg. Just looking for the right moment for that final pass. Well, honestly, I didn't mean to jinx them. Just wasn't a very good pass, finally. Zhang. And teammates to play it to. Could be. Oh, tremendous goal! Technical excellence to finish that one off. Wonderful to have that in your repertoire.
Well, just look at this again. Great technique, perfect contact, and a brilliant finish. Top stuff.
Well, how about this? 4-3. Maria Torres-Dottir. Julie Blackstad. Ingrid Sirstad Engen. Ada Hegerberg. Now, let's see what they can do here. Superbly read and executed. Good technique displayed. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Zhao Yi. Oh, terrific pass. Well, it all counts for naught. Surely! And a goal it is! They lead by 2 now. Fully deserved.
Just look at this again. The combination play in the top third of the field was so precise. And then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
Not a scoreline we see all that often. 5-3. Eikeland. Monum. Tuva Hansen. Now, will they be able to play it in behind the defence? Now, just the tackle that was needed. And over the touchline for what will be a Norway throw. And players waiting in the centre. Excellent defending. Going well. Really vital interception. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. All hands on deck. Well, it petered out. Eikeland. Cuts in from the flank. Ingrid Sirstad Engen. It might be. Making sure nothing untoward happened. Superb tackle. It's a good-looking ball in behind. It's goalkeeping of the highest class.
Well, that should be a goal, really, but what a wonderful save that was. Brilliant from the goalkeeper. She's just saved her team there.
So the corner played into the box. Pretty comfortable piece of defending. Gao Chen. On to Wang. Zhao. Can they convert? And a good take under duress there. Frida Monum. Vilde Börisa. Julie Blackstad. Amalie Eikeland. There's a slide rule pass. Real chance. And now she's scored not once, but twice. Thoroughly enjoying herself out there.
Well, here it is again, and it's really poor defending. They just don't show enough urgency to get tight or make a block, which is why the ball's ended up in the back of their net.
Well, I must say I'd have to go back quite a few years to remember the last time I covered a game with a scoreline of 5-4. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. Oh, that's a really good run. There it is, a delightful start to this match. Just what they were hoping for. Big chance. In it goes to square the game. What a contest this is turning out to be. Chance to cross. It has to be. And there is the goal to re-establish their advantage. Keeping possession of the ball with authority. Real chance. And a goal! Cause for celebrations again. 2 in front. Good physical play. And it's in! This game very much back on as a contest. Could be. Oh, and it goes! Now they're level. Who saw this coming? Incredible! Could be. Oh, tremendous goal! Technical excellence to finish that one off. Wonderful. And it all counts for naught. Surely. And a goal it is. They lead by 2 now. Fully deserved. There's a slide rule pass. Real chance. And now she's scored not once, but twice. Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. And holding the ball up in a decent position. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Mornum. Engen. Torresdottir. Frida Mornum. Börisa. Ada Hegerberg. Losing possession. Tremendous ball played through. That's all they can conjure for now. Amalie Eikeland. Well, not giving the opposition a look in. That's strong play. And they continue to advance. And a lot of options here. Brilliant piece of skill. Oh, she's broken things up magnificently. Wang Shanshan. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Winning the ball back. What can she do from here? And a goal it is! They lead by 2 now. Fully deserved.
Well, let's look at this again. The 1 and 2 touch passing is absolutely outstanding to play around the pressure, while the movement in the box is equal to it. It's such good timing. What a goal.
Mornum. Amalie Eikeland. Oh, fine hold-up play here. Mornum. She's made a really important challenge. And the counter looks on here. Options available. A fine block. Ada Hegerberg. Opportunity for them to get back into the game. And an open goal. It doesn't get much better than that. And she's found the net.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a simple finish in the end. But where was the defending? That's just not good enough.
Well, what an extraordinary scoreline. Does this game have more goals in it? Zhang. This is looking threatening. Might be a chance here. In it goes! That will greatly help the cause. Now they only need to keep concentration levels high.
Well, here it is. Head down, hit through the ball and get it on target. That's a top-class finish. There was no stopping that.
Frida Mornum. Engen. Well, she knew what she wanted to do and succeeded. Mornum. Blackstad. Now who can she pass it to? Keeping possession of the ball with authority. And intercepted it. In position here to protect the ball. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Has the strength to hang on to it. Well, that's the end of that move for now. Guro Reiten. Well, shielding the ball admirably. We're getting right on top of their opponents and winning it back. Strong play here. Doing well to keep possession.
Well, the hosts, as you can see, haven't enjoyed the majority of possession. But when they have won it back in midfield areas, their counter-attacking has been excellent. They'll be happy with the way the game's going at the moment.
Really effective shielding under pressure. Wang. Could be a chance to break here. Will it be sufficiently imaginative? Vilde-Bø-Risa. It needs an accurate cross. Well, moving the ball impressively here. She just doesn't want to give the ball away. Strong play here to keep the ball, to wait for the support. On attacking possibilities. Well, that's really strong play to keep hold of the ball. Engen. Blackstad. Eikeland. Well, she has no intention of parting with the ball. Well, under pressure, but that doesn't bother her. Crossing possibilities. Really doing a fine job of protecting the ball. Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. And there's the delivery. A very effective clearance. Now can they create something? And oh, touched onto the woodwork. Well, using her considerable strength to shield the ball. Reiten. And support available. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. And the counter looks on here, options available. But the danger averted for now. Well, not giving the opposition a look in, that's strong play. Hegerberg. Could play it in. Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity. Norway have it back now. Well, the attacking options appear plentiful. Chance here, and she's done it! She's made it a hat-trick! She's tearing this defence apart! What an individual performance!
Well, here it is again. The through ball is absolutely inch perfect, and the finish is really good. She just smashes that past the keeper. That's a top-quality goal.
Good physical play. Blackstad. But a pass that lacks quality. Mornum. Ingrid Sirstad Engen. Shielding the ball superbly. And now she's scored not once, but twice. Thoroughly enjoying herself out there.
Well, just look at the defending here. They just don't read the danger. It's a poor goal to concede.
Zhang has the strength to hang on to it. Read it superbly to take back possession. Mornum. And scope for them to produce something exciting. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. In position here to protect the ball. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Do they have the guile to open up the defence? Brighton. Julia Blackstad. Can they convert? Doing well to keep possession. Well, sadly, they just couldn't keep possession. Wang. Yao. Really doing a fine job of protecting the ball. Great opportunity. Tenacious tackling. Excellent defending there. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Well, it looked highly promising, but it came to nothing in the end. A chance to whip it in. Really vital interception here. And a close offside decision as they were threatening. And time for the change now. Frida Mornum. Well, she has no intention of parting with the ball. Options in the centre. And the referee spotted the foul, but has played advantage. Keeping possession of the ball with authority. And there it is! But hang on, the flag has gone up, and it's not going to count.
Well, it was close, and it is offside. Good finish, mind you.
They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. 20 minutes to go in this one. Well, they'll be happy to have regained possession. Well, is it going to end up being productive for them? Physically strong and secure on the ball. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Decided to come in from the flank. Credit to them for winning back possession. A good effective pressure high up the pitch. And intercepted there. Oh, showing excellent vision. Oh, denied by the post. Oh, another one for them. And with plenty of time still remaining, this game is very much back on.
Well, as you can see, what a good bit of play this is. The build-up is excellent, 1- and 2-touch passing, clever movement and a fairly simple finish. Great team goal.
Strong play here. Wang Shanshan. Well, she's playing with a purpose. Can she put it away? In it goes! That will greatly help the cause. Now they only need to keep concentration levels high.
Well, here's the replay, and just look at that power. That's almost unstoppable. That's a great strike.
Terland. Sebic. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Bodies forward and the break looks on. And a good-looking ball. Opportunity. Must be. A goal! Another one! It's turning into an absolute demolition job.
Well, just look at the setup here. It's such a clever backheel, while the movement in the box is equal to it. It's such good timing. What a goal.
Guro Reiten. Julia Blackstad. Ingrid Sirstad Engen. Will it be? Pivotal moment defensively. In position here to protect the ball. Well, under pressure, but that doesn't bother her. An important interception. Engen. Well, showing how good she is at holding the ball up. A really effective shielding under pressure. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. And making sure nothing untoward happened following the cross. Now can they counter clinically? Well, it looked highly promising, but it came to nothing in the end. And getting the better of a marker. Doing well to keep possession. Not a fantastic piece of defending, was it? Oh, big opportunity! And ready to strike. And with that, they've thwarted the opportunity. Ingrid Sirstad Engen. Now with Reiten. And that pass could be troublesome. It was a menacing attack, but tidied up. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Good strength to keep the ball. Well, making high pressing work for them here. Well, she has no intention of parting with the ball. And they do like to press whenever they can. Elisabeth Terland. Keeping possession of the ball with authority. And still looking to get the shot away. Takes the shot. And foiled only by the crossbar. It's a perfect challenge. Wang Shanshan. Gao Chen. Wang. That's really good and effective physical play. Really doing a fine job of protecting the ball. Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity. And the substitution will occur now. Good physical play. Has the strength to hang on to it. And China ready for the throw-in. And strong play here. Oh, but they've lost it now. That's excellent defending following the cross. And cleared behind for what is going to be a corner kick. Delivering it. Well, no end product. Gives it a go. Well, able to close down the shot. And that's great work to keep it in play. Unable to keep the ball that time. But after that fantastic effort, it's gone out for a throw-in. Karina Sevic. Using her considerable strength to shield the ball. And possession given away. Holding on to the ball, waiting for the cavalry to arrive. Corner kick forthcoming. Playing it in. The clearance wasn't decisive. Not a time for cool heads. Zhang Jin. Strong play here. Well, shielding the ball admirably. Doing well to keep possession. Great strong tackle. Throw in forthcoming. Physically strong and secure on the ball. That's useful play. Might be able to set up the chance. What a lovely strike! Lethal piece of finishing. Drilled home with true conviction. Tremendous goal.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a really inviting ball played into the box, begging players to attack it. And when through on goal, she makes no mistake. She just hits it so cleanly and with power. That's a great finish.
And as they restart the game, it's fair to say the gulf in quality between the two sides has been huge. Well, the perfect tackle, really. And now a throw-in. Well, good-looking play with the ball at her feet. Is it going to be? And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best.
Well, here it is. Head down, hit through the ball and get it on target. That's a top-class finish. There was no stopping that.
Zhang. Yang Lina. Oh, super piece of play. Has the strength to hang on to it. Moving forward effectively. And you need your defender to take charge. Very quick thinking there. It might be. Oh, a vital piece of last-ditch defending. Zhang Jin. Yang Lina. Well, the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Well, under pressure, but that doesn't bother her. Karina Sevic. Well, showing how good she is at holding the ball up. A really committed challenge, and it's gone out for a throw-in. Shielding the ball superbly. Well, she has no intention of parting with the ball. Under pressure here. Good physical play. And a throw for China. Zhang Jin. And taking it away. Zhang. She just doesn't want to give the ball away. Well, that's the end of that move for now. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. Lovely ball over the top. And there it is! She's only gone and made it a hat-trick.
Well, here's the replay. The pass over the top has just the right amount of pace on it. And just look at that finish. 1v1 against the keeper, and she hits it with power. It's a great goal.
The referee blows for full time. It ends in a victory for the home team. No complaints from the fans here.
Well, Derek, what a good performance that was. They did most things right, and their attacking play was inventive and had a real cutting edge. That was a really dominant display from them today.
Shielding the ball superbly. And now she's scored not once, but twice. thoroughly enjoying herself out there. And intercepted there. Oh, showing excellent vision. Oh, another one for them! And with plenty of time still remaining. Well, she's playing with a purpose. Can she put it away? In it goes! That will greatly help the cause. Now they only need to keep concentration level. Opportunity. Must be. A goal! Another one! It's turning into an absolute demolition job. Might be able to set up the chance. What a lovely strike! Lethal piece of finishing, drilled home with true conviction. Is it going to be? And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best. Lovely ball over the top. And there it is. She's only gone and made it a hat-trick.